Alrighty guys, good to have you back on another video of NieR Reincarnation, and today is actually one day before New Year, so this is the last video of 2022, and I thought it would be a good idea to recap the past year, basically going through my characters here, talking a bit of the things we had in 2022, and yeah, leave a little bit of appreciation for this game because it's still running, and yeah, almost 2 years now when we go to the JP version of the game, and it's still doing pretty good. And yeah, so my idea here is to review the characters we had, the events that we had, and then make a wish list at the end that things I would like to see in the game for 2023. So first things first, we had the New Year's event, and I actually don't have any New Year's characters that I pulled there because I skipped New Year's, which actually was a big mistake because we had the meta-defining character for Arena with New Year's 06RY. He was like a staple in all of the top teams in Arena for 6 months or so. Very, very powerful. And then with the first anniversary, we got the introduction of Celeb Demus, and yeah, he and 06RY, they were like the golden standard in Arena. In terms of PvE power creep, there wasn't too much in the first half of 2022 that came to my mind. We already had Celeb Gale and Yuletide Arkea, so these two were like the dream duo for PvE, and then we had 06RY and Demus for PvP. Other than this, is there anything else here? No, not really. Then we had the Final Fantasy XIV collaboration, which was actually very nice collaboration that I experienced there. I pulled there 100 times on the Final Fantasy XIV banner, and I got White Mage Leon, as Cabbage likes to say. I haven't invested in him at all. I wasn't really interested in him. All I really wanted to have is Final Fantasy XIV Noelle, and to this day I still use her from time to time. Mostly in tower when I need a good spear user, but sometimes in subjugation as well, because her assault is actually very nice and handy, and her character skill still deals quite a good amount of damage along with her awesome attack stat there. And then we got the introduction of Fractured Noelle. I pulled her on her debut, and it was actually not a mistake at all. To this day, she's one of the best units in Arena. So happy to have her. Then we go on. What else did we have? Yeah, then we had a very exciting Mama's Exciting Festival banner. Just right around the 1.5 year anniversary, where I got a bunch of good units. I got Celebratory Witch, I got Yuletide Theo, the New Year's Rion, finally Yuletide Assassin, really awesome to have her now. I got New Year's Prisoner. I thought, okay, now I catch up to the meta, but I was wrong. That didn't hold up that much. A lot of good characters there that I got from the Mama's Exciting Festival banner. So glad that they did publish that banner. It was just right around the 1.5 anniversary, but it was so worth it. I have forgotten, actually, now we're in the second half of 2022, and there was a character that defined the Arena meta once again. It was Bloody Griff. And to the day, I unfortunately don't have Bloody Griff, which is a bummer because he is still very good, and I'm looking forward to get him anytime soon, hopefully. Then we had the 1.5 anniversary, and this was a very significant point in the meta defining characters we have in the game, because that like sparks the milestone for the second half of 2022, especially in terms of Celeb Yuri. Her character skill dealing 2000% damage was never seen before in the game, and after her we really experienced a spike in power creep. Of course, we don't have to forget Celeb Re here, basically a 2.0 version of Celeb Gale. Basically everything is the same there with her, but a little bit more powerful than Celeb Gale. And with Celebratory Archeha, we also got a new dimension in terms of PvP content, in terms of PvP versatility, because she has the soldier passive that adds static agility to your team. And after her, we saw a couple of units doing the same with other benefits to only giving the agility. They also got more increased stats, so they actually deal quite good damage, not like Yuletide Theo. Her attack is pretty lowish, but the new support characters for PvP, they are really, really powerful. Then we got the introduction of Recollections of Dusk, a new game mode inside of NieR Reincarnation. It adds new free costumes to the game, and up until now I'm quite satisfied with the free units we got there. Actually not a bad deal. And Recollections of Dusk had their issues in the beginning with the loadout. Putting together takes a lot of time, but they improved it quite significantly in my opinion with the one loadout screen, the total overview when you enter the Chamber of Dusk, and from there you can really put your teams together all in one place, and you just go into the battle and smack some enemies there. Actually pretty nice. Yeah, then we had the Persona 5 Royal collaboration with the 2 banners, unfortunately, but I was able to get all of the free gacha units with Queen, Joker, and Crow. Queen still pretty good to this day, but yeah, Joker was the main prize there, with his character skill being very awesome and a nice pursuit skill. And Crow is a great unit with 50% bold vigor, assault like Final Fantasy XIV Noelle, and an attack buff to the party with a free hit damage skill that actually deals quite a lot of damage. Then I finished my last EX character with Marie there, but it was really like Argo, Noelle, and Marie all in one go. Yeah, this was a milestone for myself. Very happy to have all of them now, and I'm looking forward to January when we get EX Judil and another EX character. So I'm really excited what they can bring to the table and what their weapons are. I mean, yes, of course, we know Judil is a two-hand sword, but the affinity plays actually a big role. So, and hopefully we have a good passive there as well. And yeah, what else? What else do we have here? I didn't pull on the Sinoalis collaboration, unfortunately, but I had to make a choice there. It was like, okay, do I pull on Sinoalis and be broke again, or do I really start saving now for something bigger in the future? And in the end, it turned out to be really, really good, because then the Christmas banners happened, and first we got Priet and Sario, and I was able to get Sario there. The better one of these two, in my opinion. So happy to get her with like 70 pulls there. Was actually pretty nice. And then we had the second Christmas banner. We have Yuletide Gale. She's very awesome in Arena, but even in PvE, very usable. And then my boy here, Yuletide Captain. I love Griff, by the way, is my favorite character in the game. And his costume is so broken with the Bold Vigor at Awakening 3 and then the Bold Vigor Debris when you awakened him 5 times. And I was so happy that I got this to work. And then, as it is with Mama Exciting Festival banners, I have to pull on them basically every time. I got 4 new costumes. I got Summer 063Y, Summer Saryu, Summer Gale, and Summer F66X. And I just realized I skipped the Summer banner, and this was actually another big thing in the game. 063Y proved to be a very good DPS unit, Saryu very good healer, Gale very underrated support unit, and F66X the queen in Arena, the tank killer basically. She prevents provoke, and now I have her as well, actually very good for my account. So there we have it. This was basically 2022 in terms of characters and events. What is my wish for 2023 actually? I do hope that the New Year's units, they won't be so good, because I'm basically out of resources now after the Christmas banners and the Mama's Exciting Festival summons. And I do hope for a very good celeb banner in February when we have the 2nd anniversary of JP. And I'm looking forward to pull more copies of Slovakia to get her Valiance at Awakening 3. And also Yuri and Marie, the celeb versions, they also need a little bit more awakenings there. Other than this, I would like to see a DPS version of F66X for the Recollections of Dusk. That would be pretty nice in my opinion. We don't have any DPS version of her, so it would be actually quite cool to get a usable costume. Other than this, I would like to see... Oh yeah, the biggest point I would like to see in the game is a revamp of Subjugation, because I was so disappointed with Season 4 now, and I don't think I can accept another disappointing season in Season 5. But I probably have to. Let's see. We definitely need a revamp. Maybe a higher difficulty, more variation in terms of enemies, more debuffs inflicted to us. I don't know. It's not my part to come up with good ideas, but I can make a wish here. And another thing I would like to see in the game is more content actually. So I started this game because it was actually really grindy. And I like grinding games. But after over 500 days in of this game, I'm at a point where I don't need to grind anymore. I have, by the way, 100 4-star costumes, which is great. And the Mythic Slab basically is done. Mythic Slab is done now, and there's nothing really to farm there anymore. So I would like to see some sort of new progression system for our costumes or for the characters. And just fresh new content. The last 2 months, they felt quite empty for veterans. And I know from other people, they agree with me on this. So we have to get something new. But I'm sure the game will last the next year as well, and we see something different. And I'm here for the best. I'm here to stay, and I will make videos about this, getting all the news to you and all the new characters and hopefully new game modes. So let's see what the future holds. Anyway, leave a comment down below what was a key point in 2022 for your personal experience. Did you hit some quite good milestones for yourself? Or is there anything in particular you want to leave here? So this is like an appreciation that NieR Reincarnation still hangs around for the next year as well. So be grateful that we have this awesome game. And without further ado, I would like to close the video Leave a like if you enjoyed 2022 as much as I did. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay on top of all the things you have to know in terms of NieR Reincarnation. Stay safe, have a nice rest of the year, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.